Let's talk with Clemens Lutsch, CEO of Swohlwahr, scientifically head of the International Accreditation Program for UX. Thank you for joining. Clemens, you are a really strategic thinker. What's the value of UX in the strategic way?
Well, user experience is not only limited to product, services, and systems, but in order to create those products, systems, and services, an organization has to be mature to be able to address human-centered design, user experience, and the really broad field of the different expertise on a strategic level. This also affects processes in organization, risk management, portfolio planning, resource planning, but also employee management, employee experience, how to create a culture that is really transparent, ethical, sound, and rewarding for people to work in this organization to create these services, to create something that lasts. And it's pretty much that an organization has to understand that UX is the strategy to create things people want and not to make people want things. And that is reducing the footprint on sustainability issues, that is increasing accessibility awareness, that is increasing readiness and resilience for the changing market and really fast changing markets. This is fostering innovation, and that is strategic thinking, because it is not about selling the product, it's about selling and creating value, that people continue to be your customer and loyal community that you need in order to thrive.
Thank you. But a lot of things you mentioned, like human resource, product planning, and so on, are really often different other job description where they say, hey, that's not UX. Why is UX important in all these areas?
Well, in order to have this human-centered approach, we need this added value, which is done by strategic UX thinkers who add this perspective to other existing roles. It is not about kind of a challenge or a battle who owns what. It's about collaboration and enriched understanding of the human-centered approach, which is reducing risk and increasing innovation, as I mentioned before. So this is a kind of more like a concert where different people play different instruments, but they have to come together to create something awesome. And so we have our perspective, business people have their perspective, controlling people have their perspective, quality managers, and of course, product designers as well. But this is a joint effort, and we add this human-centered perspective with a focus on the human factors and economics, with a focus on sound design and strategic decision management, with a focus on research and evidence-based decision-making, and the focus on risk reducing and understanding what users really need.
Thank you. One last message to the community outside there.
Well, people argue about AI and toolings and so forth, and that death of UX and death of design and death of whatever, you name it. I think it is a renaissance happening, that we can really focus on stuff that's really pushing us forward. And I think we are just starting.
Thank you so much.